The 519, Tim Campbell's athlete in 519. Today's, I got my voice back, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm just not supposed to talk loud. It's been a long 3 months, for sure. Anyway, Joni Alette, thanks for jumping on board. Whoops, I lost you there for a sec. Anyways, welcome Logan Mailloux to the show. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming on. Griffin Solaris, thanks for jumping on. Appreciate that too. Got any questions? Now's the time to ask them, as long as they're good questions, nonetheless. But I appreciate you coming on. And of course, this show is brought to you by Tim Campbell, Century 21, for everything in real estate. Give Tim Campbell a call at 519-259-9999. We appreciate everything you do for the show, Tim. Thank you so much. Okay, so usually when I have everybody on, we should talk about growing up in the 519.
Yeah.
So, obviously you grew up in Windsor. Did you grow up in the Bell River area?
Yeah,
right?
Bell River, yeah.
So I got pictures of you playing there. Got you playing lacrosse.
Yeah.
And yeah, you were a goalie for lacrosse. Were you a goalie for a field also?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I played a bit of both, actually. So, yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I obviously played like soccer, baseball, stuff like that, just for a couple of years. But and then I kind of got into lacrosse and hockey were my two main ones, and then I played football for a couple of years as well. But yeah, I probably played travel lacrosse for 8-9 years, something like that. So
and you went like Bell River, so you played a lot of sports. So that's kind of like you really didn't know what you were gonna do, or did you know you really liked hockey?
No, I always kind of knew hockey was there. Like it was always. Yeah, I mean, I liked lacrosse a lot too, but I kind of got to that age where I had to make a decision, and
then you made so you were in Sun County, is it? And then you made the jump to Toronto.
Yeah. So I played Sun County pretty much. I played obviously Bell River until I was old enough, and then I played Sun County, and then played 1 year Windsor AAA as well. And then, my draft year for the OHL, I ended up going up to Toronto playing for the Marlies.
And it's funny, I got to ask you a question. Why, or I guess that's why I'm here, but anyways, why is it, did you know at 13, 14, like was somebody watching you or saying, kind of guiding you? I get it, your parents, and say, hey, keep your head on straight, keep going, keep moving forward and all that. But did some of the parents... or did you have an agent or somebody that came at you at 14 years old or 15 years old?
Yeah, so kind of got approached, I want to say in like Bantam year, and I was kind of talking to some people, and they were just saying that like people got an eye on me and stuff like that, and then I remember I mean, it was a big decision to make the jump to Toronto. I mean, so I went there when I was 14, 15 years old, and it was a big sacrifice for kind of my parents and everyone like that, but I think it was the best move for me. I got lucky. I got to have Paul Coffey was my head coach there, actually.
He was the head coach of the Marlins?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So his kid played on the team, Christian.
Oh, yeah.
And so yeah, it was good. We had a good team, and I mean, it was just kind of opened my eyes up, really. I went to school with... I went to the Hill Academy, so big lacrosse hockey school.
Yeah, did they actually play lacrosse?
Yeah, big lacrosse school actually. So yeah, I went there, but they have like a hockey program too, where you go there, you skate, kind of work out and everything there, and like I had guys like Shane Wright, Brant Clark were going to school there too. So kind of open your eyes to be kind of on the ice with the best players in my age group every day. It was I was lucky for sure. And
they kind of you kind of have guys. It's kind of like a pecking order, so you kind of follow their lead and how they're doing, and so on. And you had a pretty good season with the Marlboros. And is that how you got noticed for the OHL for the draft?
Yeah, I think so. I think if I would have stayed around here. I don't think maybe I would have went as high. I think I got a lot more exposure going out there, and I mean we had a top 2, top 3 team in Ontario. So yeah, I mean we played some good teams and played some good hockey. But just being around those guys, like my game kind of, I feel like it took took leaps and bounds kind of that year, and being able to skate with those guys every day. So
Did you end up playing Sun County at all, or Windsor? In
no,
tournaments?
I didn't actually. We played Windsor actually once, but never Sun County. So they were in a couple of our the same tournaments, but I never got
Never
to play
got to play.
them. No.
Was there someone you're itching to get?
No, I wouldn't say that. But
I know.
I grew up with a lot of those guys.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm still friends with them.
Yeah, you meet them in the summer. You're home for the summer. You meet a lot of the same guys.
Exactly. So yeah. So it's fun.
And is there a group of you guys you play around this area? A lot of I guess premier players. Are you playing weekly with the guys? Even through the summer, you get the skates on and go.
Yeah.
So sort of like your dad and I.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't know if our pace is up to yours, but that's what I keep hearing from my dad, anyways. But no, yeah, we got a good group of guys kind of around here. Some AHL guys, guys playing Europe. Ty Tullio, Matt Maggio, Ryan Gagne, Yakov Novak, Hayden Hodgson's in and out of town, and we got a good group of guys. So but no, it's always great. I love coming home in the Windsor or in the summer back to Windsor.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, man. Oh, you see mom and dad too, right? They're gone the whole year.
Nice.
So.
No,
and do they get up much to go watch you?
Yeah, decent amount. I got lucky when I was playing in Laval. So Laval was probably one of the farthest games for them actually, but they got to come to a lot of our away games. It was Toronto, Cleveland, stuff like that. So Syracuse, Rochester. So I got lucky where they got to see a handful of games. So it was good.
That's always nice. So do you know that you're going? You're going to the Knights. Did they express interest in you? They talked to you a lot.
A little bit, yeah. I kind of had a feeling. I was hoping I was gonna go to them too. I think just be in London, it's kind of tough to look at anywhere else. And I mean, obviously I was a Spitz fan growing up, so that would have been pretty cool. Yeah. But I think Windsor picked Wyatt Johnson, actually my teammate at on the Marlboro, so they picked him at 6 overall, and he turned out pretty good. But I don't think they picked again until later in the second or third round, so I wasn't there for that. But yeah, when I got drafted to London, I mean, I was pretty pumped for sure.
And you had you did well in London in that. And was there a time where you say, "Oh man, I hope I get switched over to the Spitfires," or are you just no, this is just a stepping stone. I'm on my way to the NHL. I mean, do you know you're going to the NHL when you're playing the OHL, or are you still getting that feeling?
No, yeah, for sure. I think I think London's it's an NHL factory for players. Man. So I mean, you just got to kind of buy into to what they say. I mean, obviously my 16-year-old year I didn't make the team, so I was a second round pick to the O, and a lot of second rounders tend to play in their first year in their 16-year-old year, and I didn't play. I played junior B in London. With the Nationals, but I skated kind of with the Knights every day. Sometimes I was doing 2 skates a day with junior B team and with the OHL team. So, but I just kind of bought in. I think I was a little frustrated, obviously, when I first got there and didn't make the team. But I mean, it worked out. I got to go down in London. We had with the Nationals. We had a good team too, and. But yeah, I think it was the best thing for my development.
And I have your idea. Were you 6'4" or you're 6'3"? So you're 6'3" going to London, or you grew another inch, or how
far maybe about an inch. I was probably 6'2", 6'3", right around there. So right around the same. But yeah, I mean, I've been I was a bigger kid for a while actually. So I got that.
That's true. Well, before we move on, and obviously you got drafted to the NHL, but. How was playing for those guys?
Yeah, it's awesome. They're the best, actually. Yeah, I still talk to them pretty regularly. Actually, I talk to Mark. Me and Mark are pretty close, so we still talk on the phone every once in a while. But and I mean, I go down in London, watch the guys play whenever I can. Going down and I got to see the guys after they finally got it done this year and won the World Cup. So there's a lot of guys who I played with when I was there. Who were still on that team, and they were kind of younger guys when I was there, and now they were leading the charge. So it was pretty cool to watch.
And they have no interest in going to the NHL, or you just can't really talk for them.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. I think I don't know. I think the Knights are kind of their little baby, so
that's for sure, man.
They get to run everything how they want to do it and how they think it should be run, and nobody really tells them anything else there. And I think it's working out for them.
And I'm not quite sure why we're not getting any questions on here. They're not popping up, so honestly, I don't know. Sorry, my first. I'm back doing the interviews after 3 months, so it feels nice. At least I can talk. So
yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you get drafted, and everybody's pumped, right? And there was rumors you could have went higher, which is great. Did you have a team that you wanted to go to, or it just didn't matter? I want to get there, and I'm going to show myself there.
Yeah, not really. I'd say like I mean, it's the NHL at the end of the day, so I think it's just kind of. Just getting there, and I mean, I think the draft is just one step. Like nobody's made the team out of the draft except maybe a first overall pick or something like that. So kind of all the work is just getting started at that point. So I think, but I mean, I was lucky enough to go to Montreal, and they helped me a ton, kind of on and off the ice, and. Yeah, I think I definitely lucked out there.
How was it like the first time stepping on? You got to play the pros, or is it's just another step? Like you're already probably playing with the guys in the summer, so really you're not that.
Yeah, I mean,
hyped up or nervous. I guess is I'm not sure what it would be.
Yeah,
because you are playing them again or whatever. But
yeah, I mean it's different for sure. I think like even just playing in like. My first couple preseason games, I remember like we played a game in Toronto, and the Leafs basically had their full lineup, and that was kind of an eye opener where you're on the ice against Matthews, Marner, those guys, and yeah, it was pretty cool. But and then I got sent down to Laval my first season right away, and kind of had a bumpy start there, to be honest. Our team started slow. I think we were like maybe 0-7, something like that to start. And I wasn't playing great. A couple other younger guys were there kind of first years as well. And we weren't gelling well. And then we kind of started to figure it out. And then I think it just clicked from there. And then started to grow a lot, I think. So, but yeah.
How was your first time getting called up? And
yeah, that was cool. So it was... I think it kind of helped me play a little looser. That I mean, it was so we were trying to make in Laval. We were trying to make a playoff push at the end of the year, and I remember we had two games on like the Friday, Saturday, or Saturday, Sunday on the weekend, and Montreal's last game of their season was on like the Tuesday, I'm pretty sure, and. They were making the playoffs, obviously, and the GM called me and was like, told me that I was gonna get to play in their last game. So I kind of went in there knowing it doesn't really matter like how good I do or how bad I do. Like either way, I'm going back down, and I'm gonna play the one game. So I just kind of got in there and tried to play loose. But no, it was pretty cool for my first game being at the Bell Center, and. I mean, that ring's pretty special. So, I mean, getting out there to kind of do my first lap, like, it was...
By yourself?
Yeah, like you see it here. No
and
helmet.
You know you're doing it?
Yeah,
like
you know you're doing it, but yeah, as you go to get dressed, your helmet just disappears as you're getting dressed. So, and the guys say, don't worry about it. So no, it was pretty cool.
And what was I going to ask you there? Like, and I get it that you're going to make mistakes, and you probably make mistakes this year in the pros, but when you make them, are they so glaring as compared to, like, even when the guys pass you in the OHL, did you always have that step to catch them? They pass you in the NHL. Do they have that one more gear where you go, oh, shit?
Definitely. I think every league that you go up, there's, like, the little things guys are so much better at, like, go from junior to the AHL to the NHL. It's guys are so good at the little things. Like in the NHL, like you can rarely ever give a guy a bad pass. Like even if you give a guy a puck and you're like, oh, it's a little shaky, like most of the guys pick it up, find a way to make a play.
Yeah.
AHL a little less, OHL even less than that. So, but I think that's kind of the thing, especially with when it comes to making mistakes. I think the AHL, you make a mistake. In the OHL happens, it's the same. Like it goes up every league, but make a mistake in the OHL, like nothing might happen. You make a mistake in the AHL, it might be a scoring chance or something, but it might not finish. You make those same mistakes in the NHL, they're scoring. Like or if you're not where you're supposed to be, it always ends up that the play develops, and then where you were supposed to be, that guy ends up getting the puck and getting a scoring chance. So I just think the guys are so good that there's, I mean, especially like when it comes down to it at the end of the year, like the playoffs, it's basically who messes up first, and that can kind of change a whole game or series even. So I think, the guys are just so good that, I mean, it's a game of mistakes at the end of the day. Like, they're going to happen. It's just being able to gauge what's worth it and what isn't.
I forgot to ask you about how's the rides when you're playing in the for the fire team in the minors.
Yeah, so ours went crazy bad. Like we had so the AHL, we didn't cross conferences at all. So it's like we were in the North Division in the East Conference. So we only played teams like, so we were in Montreal basically. We only played Toronto, Cleveland, Rochester, Syracuse.
So all in just...
Yeah, all kind of like our farthest trip was, I think Cleveland was like a 11, 12-hour bus ride. So that was like our heavy one. But no, I don't think it's as crazy as it used to be kind of in the old days.
Yeah.
Like,
gone for 3 days.
Yeah, exactly. So I think, like we'd go on trips and stay places, but it's like we're staying in a pretty nice hotel we're taken care of, so I mean it's all right. But yeah, we don't get out to like California at all and play any of those teams. So so you kind of help it out with the travel.
There's Patrick Dubois. We're getting some questions now. There'll be a top 4 in St. Louis. Doobie and Dubois guy getting top line minutes. There you go. That's all right.
Thank you. I hope so.
That's John Solares. He's one of the top guys on our show. It's nice to see some questions coming in. I think there's something up because we usually it's just filled and there's quite over 1,000 people watching. So, but so anyway, so you move on to and do you guys cross over when the playoffs start, or you don't? Cross over
no, so not until
give Gil instead. Don't blow his head up.
So. So we had so this season we actually had a run to the conference finals. Yeah. And we ended up losing to Charlotte, but yeah, that was our first time crossing over. Like we never played Charlotte before. I didn't play them my first 2 years, and then we kind of didn't know what to expect, and then they kind of brought the hammer down on us in the playoffs, if I'm being honest. So so that wasn't too fun. We got swept. But,
so either way, you hate losing, eh?
Yeah, it was tough.
Actually, I remember you as a goalie. You hated
it. No, I'm not a fan of it for sure. But no, I mean it was a good experience. Like we had a young team, and we ended up finishing first in the league in regular season, and then we kind of had some guys dealing with some injuries and stuff. But I mean it is what it is. So
yeah, absolutely. So I have this great picture. We're all. I put 24. I don't know why I thought your number was 24.
It used to be, yeah.
It's 94. But that was the funnest time. I'm telling you. I think I bought like 2 bottles of shots for everybody. We were all drinking them. And that was a great time. He was so happy, man. I actually have a video of him jumping around, but he was the loudest guy in the bar.
I bet he was.
It was awesome, though. It really was awesome. You know why? There was other games on, and we put the Montreal game on all the TVs. And somebody asked for a Toronto game or something like that. Goes, not today. And then you scored. And I'm telling you, the place went crazy. And how'd that feel?
No, it was, I mean, it was pretty cool. I think it was like my second game or something like that. My first game this season, I'm pretty sure. yeah, I was in New York. We were playing the Islanders, and yeah, I didn't even know if I was going to be in it actually, and it was kind of like a game time decision, and then I ended up being in, and yeah, I got a good look in the slot, and then yeah, that was all she wrote for that, so it was pretty cool.
That's nice. And they all feed you the puck after. And
Yeah, I got the puck and everything, so I got
That's cool,
they sent me like a nice plaque and stuff with
Oh,
like
yeah.
a picture from the game, and the puck's in there too, so it's pretty cool.
Okay, so now I got the big headline. The headline of the summer is there's the big trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever play against that Mailloux guy?
I played against him maybe once, maybe at like Team Canada, like U17 camp years ago. But no, he played in the Q in junior, so I never played in there. But no, I kind of knew of him. I mean, we were both our teams are respective first round picks in my draft, and I remember St. Louis was one of the teams who I thought could have drafted me or might have drafted me, and so it's pretty funny how it works out like that.
And you know, Doug Armstrong, he talks very highly of you. So like you're playing. I know you can fuck it up, but you're not gonna fuck it up. So. No, you know what I mean. Like you can go out there and not be the best player, but he's like you're playing.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've been hearing. So I think it'll be good for me to kind of get in there and yeah, just be able to play and then just kind of work my way up. I think.
You think are you like, hey man, I'm due. Like if it wasn't St. Louis, it would have been Montreal. Whether if a trade didn't happen, were you gonna say I'm playing?
Yeah, I think it was about that time where after this year, I think it was kind of I think I'm ready to make that jump full time and stuff. So yeah, reunion. So yeah,
Sammy, Windsor's #1 super fan.
Sammy. So Steve Oppian on the bench, Mike Weber's on the bench,
Yeah.
he's a guy too. So he's a D coach actually. So yeah, I think it'll be good if I can kind of get in there. Got some good guys I think I can learn a lot from too, like Parayko, Cam Fowler played on the Spits actually. He's there now. Justin Falk. So I got a bunch of guys that I think I can kind of take pieces of their game from.
Have you met any of the guys yet, or have you had a meet and greet?
No,
that won't happen until September.
Yeah, not really. I know one of the guys, Jordan Kyrou on the team. I know him a little bit actually from before, and seen him a couple weeks ago, and we had some good talks and stuff. And then a bunch of the guys on the team have reached out to me, which has been really nice. I think. Really welcoming and stuff, so I'm just excited to get there and get going.
So because this Patrick Dubois, he's actually the only St. Louis fan.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
I heard he was a St. Louis fan.
Now,
actually, yeah.
Are you number 23 on the team?
Yeah,
oh,
I
yeah?
am. Yeah. So that's my new number. Yeah.
So you can't walk over. No, I won 94.
No, so I wore it. The only reason I had 94 was that's the camp number they gave me.
Oh yeah.
My first couple years, and then so I played my first game wearing 94, and then last year they asked me if I wanted to switch, and I did, because I mean I wore 24 in junior kind of my whole way up in London and everything, and that was kind of my number, so I wore that in Laval as well, and then but it's in the rafters in St. Louis. Bernie Federico's
Oh yeah.
So I had to pick 23, so I think
Sammy's, who do you model your game after, or is it just your dad?
My dad, yeah, no,
He's gonna kill me.
I try and keep it off the glass and more tape to tape action, but no, I think a couple guys actually. I think Alex Pietrangelo, I like his game. He used to play in St. Louis actually, but him. Parayko's game is nice. Big right shot D, kind of lanky. I think I like guys who play with a little bit of edge too. McAvoy, like guys who can kind of provide offense and defense at the same time. So I think a couple guys like that.
McAvoy's good Bruin player.
Yeah.
Hell of a player. Anyways, I appreciate you coming on, and thank you, Tim Cameron, Century 2021, 519-259. 9999 for everything in real estate. Give Tim Campbell away. Yes, we usually give something away. There's don't get saying more. More. I don't know if you scored on him. He's like 100 years old. I'm just kidding, Denver. But usually we give something away every show. I just didn't get a chance to talk to Timmy, see what we're going to give away. I'll talk to him. Thanks for everybody watching, and we'll definitely have a gift card or something to a restaurant for you after the announced tomorrow. But I appreciate you coming on. I wish you the best with St. Louis, and I think they're pretty pumped to see you. We're going to be pumped to watch you on TV. So, and you're going to be playing. So that's going to be great.
Thank you. Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
I wish you the best.
Thank you very much.